Welcome in to Seahawks Today, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us. Coming up on today's show, the latest Seattle Seahawks news and rumors as we have a rookie report, what people around the league are saying about Kenneth Walker III, as well as Tariq Woolen. We'll bring you that and more coming up in just a few moments from right now. Before we do, for no particular reason, I'm just very curious out there, folks. If you had to pick a color between red or blue, which color do you like better? Get your votes in, because voting is so important. Let me know what color you would choose between the two, red or blue. If you had to choose between these two specific colors, type R for red, type B for blue, and let me know in the comment section below. We begin today's show talking about Kenneth Walker III, and Kenneth Walker has been outstanding as a rookie this year, and he took over the starting running back role for the Seahawks after the injury that occurred to Rashad Penny that knocked him out for the remainder of the season, and he has just been spectacular. Caught the eye of Brian Balldinger. Baldy in his breakdown this week was highlighting Kenneth Walker, and we'll get you more what Baldy had to say in just a moment, but Baldy in particular had to say that the body control and power of Kenneth Walker is just unmatched. In the last 5 games, these statistics on Kenneth Walker have just been incredible. You saw what he did on Sunday against Arizona, 26 carries, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I mean, his worst game of the 5 there against the Giants wasn't terrible. 18 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown. The Chargers game, he was great. 23 carries, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. The first time against Arizona, 21 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. And then week 5 against the Saints, he had 8 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. I mean, he has just been so incredible and has been a huge key in why the Seahawks offense has been so successful at this point in time, because their rookie running back has not looked like a rookie at this point in time. Here's what Baldy said in his breakdown on Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is playing himself right into the Rookie of the Year category here. You watch Walker, you watch him do things, he doesn't go down. I don't know how he doesn't go down. He needs 4 guys to take him down. And what Baldy was referring to was when in his breakdown, he went over some highlights, and it took so much just to bring this guy to the ground. It's incredible, the pure strength and athleticism that we see day in and day out from Kenneth Walker. It's incredible to say the least. We'll have more on Kenneth Walker here in just a second, but little prediction time. We've been talking about K9 as a potential possibility of winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let's take things a step further. Could he make the Pro Bowl? Could we see Kenneth Walker III in the Pro Bowl? Now, granted, we don't have the Pro Bowl game anymore, but get the Pro Bowl selection. Is that a possibility for Kenneth Walker III? If you think it is, type Y for yes. If not, type in for no. Let me know in the comments section, Y for yes, in for no, if you believe Kenneth Walker will make the NFL Pro Bowl. Now, the best part about this, Seahawk fans, is that in actuality, Kenneth Walker III is just getting started. His motor is just now running, and we're seeing this guy get better each and every week. So far to this point, he's accounted for 111 carries, 570 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And there's no sign of him slowing up. And we've seen that this offensive line continues to improve and get better, whether it's from Charles Cross at the left tackle spot or whether it's on the opposite end with Abe Lucas. I mean, it's going to be really good for what's in store for this group as they continue to build and go forward. Pete Carroll this week on Kenneth Walker had this to say about his star running back. He's highly competitive. He's really physically tough. He's got a great body and strength and power. You can see him. He pulls out of tackles. He runs through and over and all around and all of that. His instincts are really good. You can see just sneak between the tackles and hits and things, and he looks like he's going to pop all the time. That's the effect of Kenneth Walker, that it's not just a running back that we're talking about here that is going to get you consistently 3, 4, 5 yards a carry. No, this is a guy that has the breakaway ability on any given play. And you can't say that about many running backs in the National Football League, but you can say that about Kenneth Walker. So, with how his season's gone so far at this point, remember he wasn't available at the very beginning of the year, but since he's become available and since he became the number one running back, he's been spectacular. I would give him an A. How would you grade the season for Kenneth Walker so far? All things considered, with him missing time early on, getting off to a slow start when he was back, but then the way things have elevated. If you had to grade all-encompassing for this start for Kenneth Walker, what would it be? Let me know in the comment section below. A, B, C, D, or F, what your grade for Kenneth Walker would be. Today's show is presented by Established Titles. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities. 1 tree planted and trees for the future to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, and more. It's a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link, that's establishedtitles.com/chat, will be effectively next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or Lady. We can build our title kingdom together. We can have this little Seahawks Today kingdom where we just rule the world, folks. You can see I got my title. You can get yours right in time for the holiday season. Makes for a great gift. Black Friday, of course, around the corner, and they've already started their Black Friday sale where you can get discounts up to 80% off plus the extra 10% off for the holidays as well. Get yours today, establishedtitles.com/chat. That's establishedtitles.com/chat. Moving on now, let's talk about the other star rookie of your Seattle Seahawks, that being Tariq Woolen. And TheScore's Jordan Schultz, NFL insider, has named not only Kenneth Walker, but also Tariq Woolen as his favorites to win the Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year award. And when Schultz was naming these two as his favorites, he also had an update from an anonymous NFL GM in particular about Tariq Woolen. This is what Schultz had to say. I could easily go with the Jets' Sauce Gardner here. Sauce has played pretty good as well. But my pick is Seattle's 5th-round selection out of UTSA. Lightning in a bottle, as one GM described him to me. He just keeps making plays. Not easy ones either. Really tough plays that are next level for a veteran, let alone a rookie. So with that, it got me thinking. We are seeing Tariq Woolen not only play well for a rookie, but play at a very high level just for that position with 4 interceptions this year. And where would this team be without Tariq Woolen? I think the prognosticators, one of the things that going into this year, why there wasn't much expectations for this Seahawks team that the so-called experts could not measure was what a 5th-rounder like Tariq Woolen could do, or some of these other impact players. Even Kenneth Walker, that he was going to be this good out of the jump. And Tariq Woolen has been a huge part of why this Seahawks team is where they are right now, is because of how quickly he has emerged. And I have some numbers that we'll get to in just a second, because there's something, folks, when you look at this past weekend where maybe the interceptions or pass breakups, whatever it may be, doesn't tell the full story. He shut down DeAndre Hopkins. More on that here in a second. Before we do, though, Seahawks Today, you got to be a subscriber to the channel for daily Seattle Seahawks news and rumors segments. We do our live shows. We do our watch parties, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a moment, including our live show on Wednesday. Seahawks Today Live gets started about 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. We have a great time, me and Jeremy Chuggs. It is highly entertaining. You want to be here. You will enjoy it. If you're a Seahawks fan, if you love it when we talk about your Seahawks and want to have a live interactive discussion, a chance to get your questions in, that's the place to be. Seahawks Today Live. Wednesdays, including this Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, right here on Seahawks Today. So here's what I'm talking about as far as what Woolen was able to do to shut down DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins only had one target. Only one entire pass was thrown his direction based on the way Woolen was able to shut him down. Had a pass breakup, did not allow any catches, no yards allowed to D-Hop. Incredible what Tariq Woolen was able to do to shut down one of the league's best receivers in DeAndre Hopkins. And the PFF grades for Tariq Woolen this season, pretty solid as well. The overall grade sits good, near 73, 72.9. Tackle grade at 65.2. The coverage grade at 72.4. And his run defense grade is 67.6. And here's the deal. You know, this is not a diss on Jordan Brooks or any of the other young cats on this Seahawks defense. So don't take this the wrong way. But I look at this group, and I see Tariq Woolen as the face of this defense for years to come. I think that he is the future of the Seattle Seahawks defense, that he's going to be the guy that everyone points to that's going to lead this group, that's going to be the face of this group for years to come. He's the future, and quite frankly, the future is right now. He's not letting up. He's not slowing down. This is Tariq Woolen's time to take this defense to the next level. They're a lot better than what they were at the beginning of the year, and it's because of what Tariq Woolen and also what Kobe Bryant have done in that secondary to grow up so fast and play at the high level they are. Credit where credit's due. So do you agree with me? Are you buying that Tariq Woolen is the future of Seattle's defense? If you are, type B for buy. If not, type S for sell. Let me know how you feel. Tariq Woolen, the future face of the Seahawks defense, to be the new ringleader of sorts for the next chapter of Seahawks football on that side of the ball. Type B for buy, type S for sell if Tariq Woolen is that guy. As always, you can interact with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tyler Jones Live. Love talking to you guys on those social media platforms, and I'll see you next time right here on Seahawks Today.